How you doing, guys? Welcome to Stone TV. This is Nick Stone. Appreciate you guys watching. This is Saturday's practice at the dungeon. This is at the end of training. A little challenge the chief had for us. It's hard to see. It's dark out. But there's this big wood pole. I don't know how tall it is, but it wasn't too heavy. But it was a good burn in the wrist, you know what I mean, because you had to stabilize it, you had to balance it. I think at one point, yeah, there we go. I tried to look down just to see if I could, and I lose balance. And then was able to get it back. But it was good. I feel like it's good for rising, for arm wrestling, be able to rise. But the plan with today's training was mostly I wanted to try to play defense, try to hold until I got to a position of being completely fatigued. There was no plan. I just wanted to be as fatigued as I could so that I'd get myself in some bad positions, and then hopefully I'd be able to think my way through it. But first off, this is right in the beginning of practice. This is Tim and I. I watched the video from last week, and I tried a couple more things. Trying not to foul as much. I had a couple fouls there. But Tim is a lot more advanced. He's a different level of arm wrestler than I am, but I think I'm catching up. Tim is, very, very good arm wrestler. He's got to be, it's got to be top 20 or something like that, at least. Here we are. I think we're talking about his matches against Devin Lorette. And I could be mistaken, but I think he has a winning record against him. He was talking about, Ron was talking about, the guy in the middle, Ron was talking about, he asked him if his arm length was a problem. And this is what we're talking about. He was saying he was setting up at the back of the pad because his arm's so long, he's able to set up the back and maintain height. Still have the other person want to, have to reach for him, or something like that. I've only arm wrestled one person that was taller than me, more than maybe an inch or two, and that was Mike Aiello. And what he was saying, I felt right off the bat, right from the start, his lower arm bones are so long that it's hard to not start underneath or feel like you have to reach to get a grip or something like that. But we were talking about ways to counter that. So hopefully, if I face a opponent who's much taller than me, hopefully I'll get a chance to pull it out. But as you see, I have to get certain things with Tim, otherwise I don't have enough to stop him. I have to control the center. I have to make sure that he at least stays flat. If I can get into his fingers at all, that's big time. Yeah, see right there, I failed at keeping him flat. He was able to cup his wrist. Even though I had my wrist cup, he was able to get his cupped. I need to keep him flat. Flat, and I need to control the center, as well as attacking a lot with side pressure. And I need not to foul, too, so that's another thing. But we won't talk about that. Alright, so here we go again. I think this is probably our last pull. There we go. Yeah, so so now I was able to keep him flat. I was able to get him a little bit underneath. Now I'm able to get height back position, and then I'm able to have a big side pressure attack. But it was good. So this is, if you watch any of my old videos, this is Ron Columba. He's a very experienced arm wrestler. He's much lighter. I want to say he's maybe 170 pounds, maybe. But as you see, he's intentionally sliding his elbow off and stuff like that for the purpose of getting good training. Ron Columba is very fast. He's a very smart arm wrestler. So you always gotta be ready for anything. So here we are. I think we're talking about possible positions to go for in terms of just straight offense. It was a good day of training. Yeah, with Ron, I have to. If I can keep my wrist cupped, I'm in a good position. But if my wrist is, if he gets up to my fingers, anything like that, it's gonna be a long day. But it's always good training. You got two of the best arm wrestlers in the world. Training with them every Saturday. It makes a big difference. You improve very fast, which is good. So so that was what I was talking about, where he gets position, where we can apply power, and then he'll intentionally, for the purpose of training, slide his elbow down the pad, and anybody that's experienced this on the other end can feel the stopping power, because the other person is gaining levers, because the lever arm is shortening, so it's getting harder to open that person up, Here I am. I'm trying to keep my cup and just going straight sideways. It's very hard on the fingers. Feel like my thumb's about to be ripped off, which is alright. You don't need your thumb in arm wrestling. Maybe if I ever retire, my thumbs are okay. I'll try thumb wrestling. Yeah, anybody that's practiced with Columba has probably experienced it, but your thumbs, he's a thumb ripper. The thumbs always get twisted up and always losing a little bit of skin. Well, that's right. Just a flesh wound, Yeah, right there. It's hard to see, but there's so much twisting on the thumbs. He's trying to top roll hard. I'm trying to cup down hard, control the center, and apply side pressure. Oh, there's Wacko Lacko, Alright, so this is Ryan and I practicing. We talked about him getting into the press position. Ryan's got a real good flop wrist press. So he is he's just, because of the strap, he's giving up his hand to flop. What I'm trying to do is, since I don't need to control his hand, I'm trying to block his wrist, kind of. I'm trying to put my frame into his frame and give him something to hit into, but kind of block the angle that he's trying to get from that flop wrist press, now we're talking about, I wanted to see if I could hold him up even lower, a lot more stress. You can see my face. This is some good training. It was good. It was good. This is, as you've seen my last videos, this is Corey Bresnan. Here we are doing a little left arm. So, the match started. We both got position. Right now, my strategy is I'm trying to hold them. I just want to hold. I think Corey was talking about the lock. He's saying, he said he likes the lock. It makes it fun. It makes it fun to arm wrestle. As you can see, my left arm. I was expecting him to finish him with that angle, but my left arm's still been tender since Florida, but it's definitely feeling a lot better. One of the reasons why I was able to finish him that last match, which we're talking about now, is I saw him getting ready for a hit, which he's talking about right there, and then right before he hit, I countered, changed the angle on him, and when that happens, it's very hard to stop. So I think that one pull, Corey was so focused on just this is that one hit, and before he got the try to finish me, I took him out. But here I changed the angle up, and I rolled a little bit, and just I kind of focus on more back pressure, but maintaining the side pressure. I think Corey right there was talking about it's very, if you get turned under like how he was that last match, very uncomfortable position to be in. So a lot of times when I'm training, my endurance is pretty good. A lot of times at the end of training, my endurance helps me out big time. So when we get to the strap work, I try to, I ask the other person to take in the strap, try to get as comfortable as you want, and take everything. So it makes it harder on my end for good training. But hey guys, I appreciate you watching. Until next time, keep training hard, and I'll see you around.